If you're a content creator or streamer, photographer, videographer, anything like that, and you've been looking for a nice little light that's very versatile, but definitely has the power to do pretty much whatever you need, stick around because today I'm going to be talking to you about the Neewer FS60B. And this is a bicolor LED light that comes with some nice little extra accessories that I'm going to show you as well. But stick around because this thing impresses me.
All right, first things first, let's talk about what you get inside the box. You'll get the FS60B light itself. You'll get the power adapter, a power cable, a reflector, and a diffuser, which is a good, solid accessory package right out of the box. The reflector will concentrate and boost your output, and the diffuser that gets placed on top of it will soften that light depending upon your subject. And I think you'll end up using both. With the reflector, it's going to be just kind of a hard, bright light. You put the diffuser on there, it's going to soften it up a bit. And that's like when you want to put it on something that, like a person or a face or something that you want soft, even lighting. That's perfect for that. One of the things that does stand out about it, though, is it comes with so many mounting options. There's multiple 1/4-inch screw holes, so you can attach it to light stands, tripods, cold shoe mounts, kind of anything that you'd like. And it also supports the Bowens mount accessories if you purchase the optional CHB1 adapter, which will open you up to a whole bunch more types of accessories like soft boxes, beauty dishes. There's a number of things that you can get in that Bowens mount. The build quality is quite good. Even though it is made of a hard plastic, the fact that it's only 0.66 pounds and in 6 by 3.5 inches, it's still very solid, and it will definitely fit in your pocket just as they market. So don't let the compact size fool you. It's definitely got a lot of power to it as well with the 60-watt LED bulb. And here's where things get really practical, and this really is one of my favorite features of the FS60B. It's the Neewer Studio app. And once you pair it over Bluetooth, you've got full wireless control from your phone. And that's pretty much everything: brightness, color temperature, effects. It's all adjustable without ever having to touch the light itself. And if you've got multiple Neewer lights in your setup, the app can control up to 255 devices simultaneously through their Infinity wireless system. And that's not a small amount. I cannot imagine 255 lights. You can organize them into groups, set them to different channels, and even use one light as a remote for the others within the range. So for anyone running multiple light system, this is genuinely a useful feature, I think. The app itself is clean, no strange menu structures, no digging around. I found it real easy to figure out without having to do much reading in the manual or anything like that. It's very intuitive. You pick your mode, you dial in your settings, and you're shooting. That's pretty much how it should work. As you can see right here, when I adjust the color temperatures in the app, this light itself, color responds immediately. Warm to cool, bright to dim. It's all in real time. There's really no lag or flicker. And that light is sitting behind me, as you can see, obviously. So that's the FS60B running as a background element, kind of to show you while I'm demoing the app. So you're seeing everything real time. And so you can also tell the output quality and how finely tuned the increments are as well. And just check out how many of these different modes there are. I mean, there are a bunch. And you can hard set them however you'd like as well with the brightness and the color temperatures. So if you have multiple scenes that you want to use, this is the kind of thing that you can really make use of. I'm going to show you a really neat feature that I found useful. Up top, you'll see a thing that says, or a folder that says source match. And what's really nice about this is if you have multiple sources of light and you want to try to match them up, sometimes the lights that you have are not as accurate as they might read out. You can run this app here where you basically point it at the light source, and you put that right there and you hit tap to select. And if you look up top in the top left corner, it tells you the color temperature. And that's the color temperature that it will switch your light to. So now you're matching the light that's in front of you. And for this specific case, I have it set to 5700 Kelvin, but on my ring light that I'm using, it says 5700. So it's not exactly the same. So this actually matches that light and sets it via your camera sensor on your phone. And I find that's extremely useful.
Okay, there's a couple more things I wanted to show you before I wrap this up. The device itself can run off of USB-C as well. So you can put a power brick. I actually put a power brick, and I'm thinking about putting some Velcro right here, and I could just snap on a USB Type-C power brick and then just run it over here and run it without having to have a AC outlet. There's a built-in fan, so it will keep itself cool. It starts in auto mode, which will turn itself on and off as necessary, but you can mute it if it's disturbing you or interfering with your audio, which honestly, I haven't heard it come on yet. So it's been quite nice. It hadn't heated up throughout this entire demo, and I've used it quite a bit for some other things, and I don't find it getting overly hot anyway. So the other things are you have an on-off button, mode buttons. You know, you've got your controls here. They turn, but they also have an indentation so you can select as well. So I really wanted to point those out as well. And just kind of give you my final, I guess, verdict, so to speak. This is a kind of light that I think really kind of checks every box that anybody could use one of these. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be on a budget, which it fits that as well, but you don't have to be on a budget to own something like this. This is so compact and so handy to have. I've got all kinds of lights. I've got huge Bowen mounts, studio lights, all kinds of things. And I probably will use this as much, if not more, than a lot of things, just because it's so simple. And that really means a lot for what the kind of work that I do. So for content creators of any level, photographers that want to use maybe some hot lights instead of flashes, fill light, that sort of thing, I think it's just great. The FS60B Bicolor LED light is a highly recommended purchase, and I hope you'll check it out. Thanks.